and welcome to On the Patio with Mr. D. Hey, today we have finally gotten a camera set up that I've been wanting for a very, very long time. But it was just cost prohibitive. But I just bit the bullet, said the heck with it. I don't care about that anymore. I want to get those birds in flight and get those pristine shots. So anyway, over the last couple weeks now, I've been working with my new Sony A7R IV and recently acquired the Sony FE 200 to 600 millimeter G series OSS lens, and this thing is the bomb. The biggest thing that I'm working with now, like I said, I've had this a couple weeks. We've been to a couple locations, my sister and I. Today I'm out by myself out here at Lake of Popka Wildlife Drive again. Back in the day as a photographer, my thing was headshots, portfolios, models, all that kind of stuff like that I used to shoot. Now the difference is between that and this, you're in a studio most of the time. You're operating the strobe lighting and all that kind of stuff like that. Out here, everything is fast. And this is something I have to learn of how to get birds in flight, having the right ISO setting, having the correct shutter speeds so you don't get no blur in the wingtips. That's what I've been struggling with. And I'm going to be honest with you, I've been struggling with it a lot. I'm getting it down now. I just figure it's all practice. I got a couple of shots this morning before I started doing this intro with a bird in flight, and I nailed him. So I said, okay, I think I've got the setup right. But it just varies depending on what the shot is and the lighting and all that kind of stuff like that. It just varies. Well, guys, it has arrived. My new Sony A7R IV arrived today via FedEx, and I normally don't do unboxings, but I'm really excited about this camera, so I'm going to go ahead and do one. My charge cord. I don't know what, oh, I know what that is. That's the cable clamp. This is the cable clamp when you're putting cables on the side to keep from pinching them out. Really a cool design. Instruction booklets. All the lenses here. A7R IV neck strap. Okay, that should be the. There's the Sony charger for this unit. Okay. Come on. And there it is, guys. I've been waiting quite a while to buy one of these, and now I finally have it. Well, there it all is, guys, all unpacked, and I'm so excited. I want to get out and play with this thing so bad. So I'm going to go out tomorrow to Celebration, just go do an introductory shoot. We are out here at Celebration, Florida. I wanted this to be the first place for me to get familiar with this new camera, because there's a lot of differences from what I'm used to, and then learning all the focus things and all the really superior stuff that this camera offers. It's going to take some doing. So anyway, so we'll be back in a bit. Well, one of the things I learned today, guys, with these bigger G lenses and the wildlife lenses, the ones that are big, nasty ones, you definitely need a monopod. There is no question. You can hand shoot, but carrying this thing around, it's just a beast, and it's better to put it on a monopod and kind of balance things out and balance the weight, because it is a heavy beast. So anyway, hey, we're going to continue our walk, and we'll be back in a bit. Now guys, the lens I'm using today is the A mount to E mount. And I have that fancy Sony adapter, like that $250 adapter, to be able to use that lens. And but anyway, I'm using the 70 to 400 A mount to E mount adapter lens. And I found out right away it's nowhere near as fast as an FE lens, but my FE lenses won't be here until next week. So hey, just bring you up to speed. Well guys, it's been pretty cool, and using the lens hood mount for my action camera is really kind of cool, because you can set up your shot, and if your viewer wants to see what you're doing, you can set it up, get your shot all lined up like that, and take your shots, or you can turn the camera around so they can see what you're doing. Really cool idea. I've kind of wrapped it up out here at Celebration. So we're going to head back, and then tomorrow I think we're going to be at Lake Popka Wildlife Drive, continuing our tests. My new lens comes in on Wednesday. So I think on Thursday I'll go out to Circle B Bar, depending on weather and what's going on, and give that thing a real test, because that's a Nature Valley Wildlife Preserve, and it gets kind of crazy out there. It's fun. So anyway, hey, we'll be back in a bit. Well, hello guys. Hey, we are on the second location for the review of the A7R IV. We're out here at Lake Popka Wildlife Drive, and I said we because my sister joined me on this one, which is really fun. She's a lot of fun to be with. So anyway, we are out here today. I'm doing some more testing on the A7R IV. Now, I did get an opportunity. A gentleman over here has the 200 to 600 FE lens on his, I think he had an A1. Anyway, he gave me the opportunity to look through that lens, and holy mackerel, that thing is outstanding. So I can't wait to get that Wednesday. So anyway, guys, hey, we'll be back in a bit. Oop, I gotta back up for this shot.
Oh, you went down. It's like
Right there. Boy, I love this compensator button. Okay, walking up on a blue heron. Just like that. A very key and integral part to the success of shooting my wildlife and in flight, I had an A-mount 70-400 lens with the adapter, and I put it on my A7R IV, and it did not do well at all. The focus speed was so slow. I had already ordered the FE 200-600 f5.6 to 6.3 G OSS lens, and it has just arrived. So we're going to open this thing up and take a look and see what's inside. Now, I did order this brand new. This is not a used component. You get your case. I don't know what kind of case this is. I have no idea. Oh, it's got a hard bottom. All right, right here. And that's a drop standard sleeve case with a drawstring is what they provide. Now they give you the fancy, I won't call it a neck strap, but lens strap that mounts actually on the lens itself, which is really kind of cool. I'm gonna have to look at that. I haven't seen it yet, but I want to see how long it is, if I can use it as a sling, or is this a neck strap? So I don't know. Oh baby, there it is. Now over here should be the lens hood. Thing's a beast. It is huge. Look at the size of this thing. Okay, and the lens itself. And here is the lens itself. I'm going to get that out. And there it is. It is pretty heavy, like they said it would be. Upwards of 5 pounds. I don't know the exact weight. Okay, you line up those two red marks right there. And you heard a nice distinct click. And there it is, guys. So again, here's the Sony FE 200-600 G OSS lens. And you can see it right here. It's a nice setup. Now I'm going to go grab my camera real quick and get it all attached and see how everything fits. And what we're going to do now is mount the A7R IV onto the lens. Now I've got double neck straps here, so I'll be taking the one off the camera. But for right now, I just want to check fit. Look for the white dots. I think that's it right there. Yeah, I think it's like this. Oh, there it is. And so there it is hooked up. What I'm going to do now is take these neck straps off and put them away for now, because I don't need it if it's on the lens. And I want to go with those quick release straps because I want to use a sling system. Quick release sling, because this is awful heavy. That's off. Now I'll put the two caps together so that they don't get lost. And there's the setup right there. Really, really outstanding. Now I'm gonna go set it up on the my Movo mechanical gimbal head and just show you outside what that's all about. So we'll be back in a bit. So here's the setup, guys. I got it set up on my Movo really, really heavy duty tripod right here. And the wind be a-blowing. But you can see how pretty this is. I mean, it's a beautiful setup right here. I don't have the balance quite right, so I'm going to fix that. Yeah, balance is off just a bit, so I'm going to fix that right now. So we'll be... Well, hey guys, we are out here at Circle B Bar and checking out the new lens and camera, and also the new Suri, I don't know how you say it, monopod that's carbon fiber. And I tested it with this camera setup. I set it on there and I walked away from it and it stayed outstanding. So anyway, today we're going to be doing a bunch of photos and stuff like that. So hey, enjoy. We'll be back in a bit. I want you guys to see the Suri carbon fiber monopod with the Suri head, and look at this. It's standing by itself on those legs. This is a highly made, great quality monopod. I recommend it strongly. And what we're going to do today, guys, is just continue learning. I am learning this camera and this lens, how to get the best shots and all that kind of stuff like that. Now, the camera itself is working extremely well. They were right about the sensor getting dirty easy. I had an A-mount 70 to 400 lens. And the thing about that is it goes like this when you zoom it out. This one is fixed. Now, when you do this kind of stuff, you're sucking in air, and it's blowing dirt and grime and dust and stuff like that onto the sensor, so you have to clean the sensor more. Now, I found that out on my first day out with Terry. We went out to, well, actually, we went out here, Lake of Popka Wildlife Drive. But I didn't have this lens. I was shooting with the A-mount system. Trust me, guys, you don't want to mess around with the A-mounts, with the adapters and stuff like that. I've determined that there's really only about 3 lenses that you need if you're going to do birding and landscape shots and stuff like that. And that is this one right here, 200 to 600 is an absolute must. All of these lenses or this glass must be G series glass. And you want them all to be FEs, which means full frame. If you're running the A7R IV, it definitely is a full frame camera, so you want to be able to do that. So an FE lens is a must, a G series lens is a must, because you want the best glass for the best shots. And I've also learned that I only need really 3 lenses to make this thing work. The 200 to 600, which you see here, the 24 to 105, and a 50 millimeter prime. And basically, guys, that's all you really need. Just make sure it's a G series FE lens, and you should be good to go. Now, those are my recommendations, may not be yours, and that's okay. It looks a little bright, huh? Right about there. Yep. Well, guys, I got a little bit involved there. You know, learning this camera is a lot of fun because there are so much things you got to learn, and having the I think it's called a compensator wheel up on top. You can change your ISO on this spinning dial. You can change your shutter speeds and all that kind of stuff, because I like shooting in manual. Once in a while I'll shoot in aperture priority, but I'm learning this camera in manual because of the in-flight birding I want to capture, and that's what I'm trying to capture today. Along with getting great composed shots, getting the right lighting and all the metering correctly and all that kind of stuff. So anyway, hey, we're about halfway through Lake of Popka Wildlife Drive, and we are going to continue on. So hey, I'm going to get back into shooting some pics. to wrap it up out here out on the patio with Mr. D. We've been reviewing the Sony A7R IV for the last couple of weeks and getting it out using practical applications. We had it out here at Lake of Popka Wildlife Drive twice. We took it out to Circle B Bar the other day, and that's when I found out that there was a lot of learning that I still had to do. Also, I picked up the Sony FE 200 to 600 G series OSS lens. Really makes things a lot cleaner out here. The speed of this lens combination with this particular camera is phenomenal. I was able to pick up birds in flight, and these are things that I haven't been able to do successfully. Now, a lot of the settings is critical for in-flight birding. ISO, shutter speed, all those kind of things like that. But this allows you to do it in manual. I shot all day in manual with this camera. I didn't want to use aperture priority, which is the one I use a lot. I wanted to shoot strictly manual all day and be able to play with the exposure compensation, the ISOs, the shutter speeds, the f-stops, play with all of that stuff. Because it is a learning curve on this camera, guys. It's not huge, but it's a pretty good size learning curve. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. We'll see you on the next one.